give a special nail addict shout out to Queen Miss Chris 7, Kathy Wellman, Exotica Empire, and Nails on Cassie's Mind for being the first four to comment on my last video. Thank you ladies so much. Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So I'm using my Happy Gel Eternal Beige from Couture and giving you a very simple, easy, lazy girl method tutorial today. I love this method. I've been doing it a lot lately because it is very easy. First thing you need is your full cover tips. So today I'm using my XXL square tips from Makartt. These are my favorite square tips, hands down. I love these tips. So I'm going in with my first bead, and with the lazy girl method, I normally do a 2-bead method because I'm able to secure that first bead so it's not as sticky as, when you originally squeeze out the poly gel. So I put it into the nail oil a little bit before the halfway mark. Today I'm using 91% alcohol as my slip solution, and I'm going to take my polygel brush and just pat this polygel into the nail oil completely, making sure it's nice and smooth, nice and flat, not too thick of a layer that I want in there. I still want my nail to be as thin as it can underneath. So yeah, I don't like a lot of bulk, but I like pretty much blend it down, sort of kind of creating an ombre. And then I would give it a 30-second cure. I normally always do the tops of my nails first, set them to the side on my nail stand, and then once they're all filled with the polygel to the top, then I go ahead and cure them for 30 seconds before going in with that second bead. And I love to make sure the sides are straight, and I do always turn them over just to make sure it has the coverage that I'm looking for. If you have not tried this method, y'all, it's so simple. I've fallen in love with it because it's so simple, quick, easy, and your nails always come out absolutely flawless. So I'm not going to do a lot of talking in this video just because I'm a little under the weather at the moment, not feeling real great, and I'm trying to medicate myself and get myself together. I'm supposed to go to Orlando tomorrow for my niece's graduation, and it's not looking real good or promising just because I really don't feel great at all. But I'm just going to medicate myself all day. I've been doing it since yesterday to try to see if I can feel a bit better before getting on the road. But yeah, I plan on hopefully having a great weekend with family. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And thank you to anyone that does take their time to watch my videos. I appreciate you so much. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family. I see y'all and I appreciate y'all so much. And if you've been subscribed, I love you guys so much, and I'm really thankful and grateful for you all. So now I'm going in with the cuticle bead, and I just put a small dollop right by the cuticle area. Using my polygel brush and my slip solution, I'm just patting that right into the nail, and it blends perfectly into the first bead that's already cured because they are the same color. It just blends very nicely. And you want to keep enough space to where you're applying the polygel wet where your nail bed would be so that it does adhere. Also, before applying it to your nail, you want to make sure you're properly prepping. So you want to push back your cuticles, remove the dead skin, rough up the surface of your natural nail. You want to dehydrate and prime. And I like to add on base coat before doing the application because the base coat protects your natural nail but also gives the polygel something to adhere to. These are nails that I ended up keeping on for the week. So you saw me just lightly press that onto my thumb. Fit just perfect. I'm cleaning up a little bit of spillage and then I do give that a full 30-second cure. Also, I like to turn it over to make sure there's no bulk of polygel underneath the nail because that can be very irritating. I like it as smooth as possible underneath. So always make sure you check underneath before curing so that you don't have any bulk there and it's just a nice seamless nail. I love this method. I'm going to keep saying it because it's just absolutely amazing. So easy to do. Look how nice that nail looks just going on like that. Just perfect. Also, another tip, when you're doing the lazy girl method, you want to make sure you size up. So let's say if your thumb is originally a size 1, you want to do a size 0 just because you're putting product into that nail. So you need enough room so that the product can still be there, but it also fits very nicely to your natural nail as well. You do get to see here how I clean up underneath. So I just take the brush. I like my brush to be pretty flat when I do this so I can get right up against that polygel and smooth it out so it's not touching my nail or my finger at all. And then I give it a cure. And this is how the nails look after being file shaped. Well, excuse me, I'm sorry. After just being applied. Sometimes it looks a little rough, but then you go ahead and just file shape and buff everything and it'll be okay. I'm using today my long fine liner brush from Glam. My new fave go-to nail art brush. Just the look of the brush makes me gravitate towards it. And I'm using this leopard print foil that I've had quite some time and I always wanted to do a design with. This was a total freestyle. I wasn't real sure what I wanted to do. But I am taking my nail foil glue and this liner brush and just making little lines across the nail. So this was a test nail that I did record and ended up liking it okay, so I did end up keeping it. But I'm going just randomly across the nail with the nail foil glue. I'm going to give it a 60-second cure. And with my nail foil, when I do transfer foils, I always cure the glue for 60 seconds and then I wait an additional 30 seconds once it's out of the lamp before applying the foils. And y'all, it never fails. I always get a very good transfer. I love transfer foils. I have so many of them. So if you're not into transfer foils, girl, you better get into it because you're going to see a lot of transfer foils on my channel because I have so many of them and they're just a very easy way of doing nail art. So when I first put it down, I make sure to go into the middle and smooth it down. And then I'll go ahead and just start smoothing it all over the nail. So I use different techniques. Sometimes I use just my finger, rub. And you'll know when the foil is ready because a lot of times it just lifts up on its own. I do also use my silicone tool at times. I use my cuticle pusher, whatever. I only decided to show 2 nails with applying the foil just because it's pretty repetitive and very easy to do, but I'm doing the same thing. And this design that I decided to do with the nail foil was just random. I didn't want a whole nail with the leopard print. I kind of wanted it in a pattern or a design, and y'all know that I like to play with my foils in that way. It's very rare that I use a foil for a full nail. I have, but it's very rare. Excuse my son in the background. He is enjoying his show right now. But yeah, I'm gonna let you finish watching me do this nail. Then I decided to outline the actual foils with this perfect black from Glam. I just felt like it needed it. Like it was missing something. Like I liked how it looked without it, but I felt like just aligning them would make it that much more better, make it pop a little more. And so that's what I went ahead and did on all of the nails that had this foil. So I only showed the 2 nails because it's super repetitive, but now I'm going in and filling this nail with Squeeze It Gummy Jelly from NailHoliday. It's a rhinestone glue that I love to use because I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I did know I wanted to bling out the nail a bit. Now I'm going over it with Makartt's holographic top coat, so once I'm done applying the rhinestones, I don't have to do anything else. The nail is pretty much done. So I decided to put these pink rhinestones in between each of the like leopard stripes, and I couldn't figure out if I wanted them to look kind of scattered or aligned, but I ended up going with aligned, and I did it to all of my fingers besides my ring. So now on the ring finger, I'm going in again with the Squeeze It Gummy Jelly and just putting it all over this nail. And then I'm going to top coat again with the holographic glitter top coat from Makartt. So this nail set was really random. Just a real total freestyle. Didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew that I wanted to use the foil for sure. And this is how I decided to use it. Again, it was okay. And this is a set that I decided to wear for the week as well. And like as the week progressed, I started to dislike it even more, but it was okay. So now I'm just placing a very simple center rhinestone placement on this ring finger, and once I get all of the rhinestones set, I then go ahead and cure in my lamp for 30 seconds. And at this point, after applying all of the rhinestones, I gave it that cure, but I already had top coated and everything, so the nail set was pretty much done. I applied some cuticle oil off camera, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here's the final set. That was cute. That was okay. Like, the shape for me was everything. That ring finger was very nice. And again, I just wanted to play with these foils, but comment down below and let me know what you think of this nail set. And if you've made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you for being here today, and I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the best you that you can be, and much love to you all.